the real you.
Do you like it?
Young men should keep their faces shaved, their hair combed, their haircuts reasonably conservative, their nails cleaned overtight. Young people can be smart and personable, dignified and attractive by finding an area somewhere less than the extremes and still in good style. Who is this? Kimball.
Kimball, Spencer W. Kimball. This is in the magazine Improvement Era in September 1965.
So it tells us it's not important for a girl to make up.
No, he's saying that extremes are not good. For example, he's talking about girls and boys. For example, boys you said here, right? Overnight, suggestive pants, brands young men as vulgar. So young men supposed to be reasonable, dignified, attractive by finding area or somewhat less than extremes. And for example, in the first part is talking about girls, right? If you put too much makeup, it's not good. Right? But the young woman is smart. Who in blue, right? Who can don't just enough powder and lipstick to convince the fellow isn't makeup at all. It's the real you. Just a little bit to enhance. But if you use too much, it's not good.
I get it.
I mean, too extreme, right? It's kind of a balance, right? Using a little bit to enhance.
I get it. Just a little bit makeup is enough.
Yes.
You can make others think you didn't make up. It's
yes,
smart.
the smart girl is kind of, you just use a little bit just to convince the fellow it's not even makeup, it's just real me, right? Do you agree with this?
Yeah.
I mean, do you agree with the quote?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
A little bit?
I agree that we should make a little, not that much. Yeah, this is what I agree. But I don't agree that make others don't think you make up because it's a kind of like cheat.
No, it's the guy is using some humor, right? Of course, if you put a lipstick, I know that you put a lipstick, right? But if you put too much, you kind of feel like a fake person.
A fake person?
Yes. For example, the other day I was talking to a girl. She's kind of shave the eyebrow and kind of draw eyebrow. Some people do this, right?
Yeah.
They shave and they draw in black.
Yeah.
So it looks perfect.
Perfect.
But it's fake.
Fake.
Yes, I don't like it. I feel like it feels so much fake.
Really?
Yes. Did you saw some girls like that?
Yeah, I also think. But someone they will think it's fashionable.
But it's fake. No one in the naturally have the eyebrow like that. So when I see that, I know it's fake. And fake means is not beautiful for me. It's not good.
Yeah.
Don't you think so? It's fake.
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
I prefer the natural. Maybe you can cut, do some treatment, but not shave and draw eyebrow. It looks fake. For example, Chinese girls have the eye like this, right? I find it very attractive, very beautiful, cute. And many of you are kind of doing the surgery to have a double eyelid.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because they think it makes them more beautiful.
Yeah, but I think they're already beautiful. When they do the surgery, they become less beautiful because I like the way it is.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is everyone has their own tastes.
Yeah.
And people who are trying to do surgery to change themselves to become more attractive, they're missing the point.
Yeah.
Not everyone's gonna find you the most beautiful girl. That's for sure. But there are people who will find you very attractive. So you should not try to please everyone. You're just wasting money, running the risk of somebody's cutting your body. What if something goes wrong? You have some horrible story. People went to surgery, something goes wrong, and they become damaged forever, right? Surgery is never a good thing unless it is really necessary, unless it's for healthy purpose or something like that. Right?
I get it.
But people are running the risk. They submit themselves to surgery trying to become beautiful. I don't know. It does not make sense.
Yeah, that's right. I never make heavy makeup, and I never do some surgery.
Yeah, but many people are doing it.
Sometimes I also feel not confident about my looking.
Why not? You're so cute. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. Who said you? Who said you are not?
Yeah, a lot.
Who? A lot of people?
No, just body shame.
No, you're skinny. You're not fat. You're. What's wrong with you? I don't see it.
I cannot body shame. And actually, in the afternoon, I also watched a video which is talking about body shame, and
I think the media is doing a disservice because they put a high standard, like skinny people with a lot of makeup, and everyone try to be like them.
Yeah.
And it's not normal. It's not real. It's not making any good for anyone.
Yes.
Right? You should be a little bit more confident. For example, both of you are young, cute, nice, pretty, and I see no reason why you wanted to change yourself or don't feel confident.
Yeah, I never think I should change myself.
Yes, just feel a little bit more confident.
Because a lot of people, they acknowledge the standards that a beautiful person should become, and we didn't reach that standard, so we become less confident.
Beauty is not only about the physical shape; it's also about how smart you are, how intelligent, how you can hold a conversation. For example, I can maybe start talking to you and feel like you're boring, you have no knowledge, you don't have an interesting conversation, and this is this whole setting of you. You are not only your shape, you are your mind, you are who you are as a personality, you are who you are as you're funny or many other things. So the whole setting of many things is comprise you. And if you are good, like have an interesting conversation, and if you are smart, you have a good talk. For example, I came to you, and you're a knowledgeable person. You can talk about photography, you can talk about traveling, you read a lot, so you have a lot of things to talk about. You're a much more interesting person than someone that could be very beautiful but is very shallow.
Oh yeah, shallow. So, yeah, I also don't like that.
And it's the whole thing. So people only consider the superficial.
Yes.
What you can see in the picture, right?
Yeah.
This might be, for example, the first thing people see in you. Because, for example, before I know it, I just see you, right? I feel like you're attractive or not. But the next steps to get to know you, right? I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna see how you are. I'm gonna see how interesting you are. Things like that.
Yeah, you know what?
Right?
Last week, my foreigner teacher, oral teacher, asked me the same question that you asked me before.
What is the question?
Why the Chinese people don't like to use their own picture in the head, in the chat head, which I had.
Which head? Right?
Yeah, which I had. Don't like to use their own picture in the.
Why they don't like to use it? I don't know.
I get the same question you always ask.
I got the same. I got the many answer. Many of the answers that I got is people feel I'm ugly.
Oh yeah, I also think so.
I make a.
Just not confident.
And I have seen very, very pretty girls say I'm ugly. I thought, oh my goodness, how can this be, right? How can this be?
Maybe the way you judge a beautiful girl is different from the Chinese people.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is when I got here in China, I start asking, right? And I thought that people are mocking me. And then so many people are answering the same way, oh, I'm ugly. And then I start, well, maybe they're not mocking me. Maybe they're really believing that. But the first impression that I got is that people are mocking me, teasing me. Because how could it be, right? A really nice, pretty girl saying, no, I'm ugly. She's just playing with me, right? Not telling me the truth. But then everyone's starting to give me the same answer. And then, well, maybe they really believe they're ugly. And it feels a little bit sad for me to see that how many people feel so much not confident. And there's this industry of people going to surgery. People with young women like 19, 20 years of age, 21, going to surgery to change their face, to change. I don't get it.
I also don't get it.
Almost incomprehensible for me.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't think it's. I never do the surgery. I think but just not confident. This is
Yeah, you should never do it. You don't need it.
Yes, yeah, no, but I also feel I'm not confident. I know it's not healthy. It does great harm to our body.
Why you don't feel confident?
Like I think I dimly remember that even my mom told me, "You are not beautiful." Just
Really? She told you that?
Yes, when I was very young. So
Hey, you guys should go.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
so it leaves some bad memory in my mind, and also just like if you are really beautiful, it's really different. So sometimes I really think I'm not beautiful. Yeah. Also.
But there you are.
Yeah.
Really, you are.
No, I think.
You
Yeah.
think what?
Um.
You would. What I said is true. Nowhere, not. You cannot please everyone. Not everyone will feel like you're pretty. Okay? They have different tastes. For example, people in Brazil might say that I have a yellow fever. You know what yellow fever means?
Yellow fever.
Yellow fever.
Yellow fever.
Yes.
What's meaning?
Do you know what it means?
Yellow, I know. I don't know fever.
Yellow is a color, but the expression yellow fever is expression.
No, I don't know.
Yellow fever means when a person likes Chinese Oriental woman.
What a woman.
Yes, Oriental is from Chinese, Philippines, Japanese.
Oh,
Oriental.
Oriental.
Yes.
Oh, Oriental.
So I find the Oriental women very pretty.
Very pretty.
Yes, and they say to me, you have a yellow fever.
Oh, yellow fever.
Yes, this is the expression when a person likes Oriental women.
Oh,
This is my style. I find they're more attractive. I find they're more pretty. But not everyone is like me. There are people who prefer blondes. There are people who prefer black girls. There are people who prefer Indian girls.
yeah.
But in my case, I find that Oriental women very pretty,
Yeah, really.
right?
Yeah.
So it's okay. For example, if the guys prefer blondes, he does not. You're not his style. He might find blondes beautiful, prettier, whatever. But it is his style.
Oh, yeah.
You should not take this personally, right? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I think when I did a makeup, I even it's just when we go out, just there is a kind of sense that we should make up before we go out.
Yes, special occasions, yes, sure.
Yeah. So I think this brings a lot of bad things for us because what if we didn't make up, so we can't go out? It's really not free. Yeah. Although not.
Yeah, you don't need to be dependent on makeup. If you have the opportunity to do it before going out, that's okay. But what I'm trying to say is that this is not the most important thing in the world. Right?
Yeah, not the most important thing. Yeah, actually, no, just now I didn't. Yeah, I didn't try it. I didn't make up and I go out. Nothing happens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, I think the first thing is I should know more about myself. I can't be too confident. Also, don't be too less confident.
Let me tell you something that I learned. Okay. I did learn this not too long ago. Okay. When I got divorced, I was depressed. I was starting. My family put me to do therapy. So when I went to do the therapy, I noticed that my doctor, she had a nice library about books on psychology. And then I asked, well, can I borrow one book? And she said, okay, borrow. I borrowed the book, and then when I went home, I read the book, and I like it. So my next visit to her, I said, well, can I borrow 2 books? And then I returned the one that I borrowed last week and borrowed new 2 books. So every time I had a new session, I was borrowing 2 books. And I started reading and learning a lot about psychology. And then I started buying my own books. So I learned about body language, I learned about confidence, I learned about how to apply psychology to raise kids, and I learned really good stuff. For example, if your parents are kind of encouraging you, right, to make decisions when you're young, or saying, wow, for example, when you go to watch a presentation like small kids do, like in the small theater or whatever, oh, you did it well, you did good. So the person becomes more confident and they achieve more success in life because they feel more confident. They feel like I can do this. I can, and they try harder because they have encouragement from their parents. But if their parents are just, "Oh, you're dumb. You did this wrong. Just say no." This is gonna damage psychologically the kid. And he may not even try to do stuff because he feel, "Oh, I'm not good enough. I don't feel." And this is important stuff, right? So you see how much a person psychologically can trap them in a lower level. For example, if you feel ugly, if you feel you're not capable of studying or graduating from university, if you feel like you cannot do this, you're already not doing it. Because people only try to do what they believe they can do it. So this is the first step. For example, if you believe you cannot graduate, you're never going to try to go into university. If you believe, well, I like that boy, but I'm too ugly to talk to him, he's never going to accept me, you're not even going to try to do it. Right? So you're kind of putting yourself in a position that you're never going to be able to do it. And sometimes you don't know, right? You need to be more confident and try and go talk to him. For example, I have many experiences here. I find, for example, there was a time when I was living in Huzhou, I was always going to Hangzhou every weekend. So I went to the train, and I was in the train station waiting, and then the subway, right? And then I always liked to make friends when I was going there, because I was going there alone, right? So I saw people that I went to talk to, that I thought, well, this is a very nice girl, I'm going to talk to her. And sometimes I end up making good friends with them. But sometimes, as I told you, right, I thought we judge, right? I saw this person, I judged them. And then when I talk to her, she's shallow, she doesn't speak English, she doesn't have an interesting topic, she's kind of rude, right? And when I saw this person, she becomes much less attractive to me, because it's not only about the body shape. It's all the setting of all the things that makes you the person you really are. For example, I noticed that you are smart. I noticed that you're obviously here in the university, right? Taking this graduation course. You speak good English, so you have good talk. I'm talking to you and I enjoy that.
Really?
So you have an interesting conversation. And now, besides of that, you're pretty and cute. So I don't understand how you feel like you're not those things.
Confidence, right?
Yes. You just should believe a little bit more in yourself.
I will do that in the future. I will.
Not in the future, right now.
I think first I should know myself very well. I should know my shortcomings and advantages and disadvantages, and then still be confident, right?
Yes.
Because I think being confident is a positive thing. You can spread the positive power to others around you.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna run for a while. So that's it. And I will talk for a long time with you.
Yes.
Really
it's already.
amazing.
What time is it?
It's gonna be.
Yes, 9 o'clock already. The times fly today. Yes.
I think so. It's really nice. And you will come here every Wednesday.
She's coming here every Wednesday. Yes.
Really? Wow.
She's my good friend too.
Nice. You are Tasca, right?
Taki.
Taki.
Taki. T-E-C-K-Y.
Okay, T-E-C-K-Y. And you are Gameto, right?
Yes.
Gameto. I'm Jennifer, okay? And I will see you next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go.
And I'm a little disagree with your opinion about.
You're a little what?
Disagree.
Disagree with my opinion?
Yeah.
What opinion? Okay,
you mean if parents encourage their children things in their childhood, the children may be more confident in the future. But there is a situation. Maybe the child when they're very young, their parents encourage them whenever they do anything. But if they meet with some difficulties, they may can't accept it, and and don't dare to face with it.
So what is the disagreement? So when parents do incentivize them and they still don't do it, so what's the disagreement?
I think the parents if they encourage the children always encourage the student their children maybe they are spoiling their children.
Spoiling. Oh,
Yeah, this
Encouraging is different than spoiling, okay? Encouraging is different than spoiling. Spoiling when you give things for your children without they have to work for it. So you give money, you give toys, and they don't have to work for it. They don't need to behave well. They don't need to do anything. Just receive it for free. So when you receive a lot of things for free, you don't value them. But when you have to work for it, you're gonna value it more. For example, this is a bad way of raising kids. Just giving them stuff for free. They need to know that they need to work for it. For example, I'm gonna give you this for you, but you need to behave all week, or you need to clean your room every day, or you need to do this, make your bed. If you don't do it, I'm not gonna give it to you. So by doing this, a parent is teaching them responsibilities, right? So the kid is starting to learn how to behave, how to be responsible, how to do things like that, right? But encouraging, it means, well, if you go and try it, and then maybe you succeed, maybe you don't succeed. So if you don't succeed, it means, well, you need to try harder next time. So I'm gonna help you. What did you did bad? So let's learn how to do it better. And then I'm gonna try to do it with you. I'm gonna help you, and then you're gonna try hard. But I'm kind of incentivizing you, encouraging you. But if I say like this, you're dumb. You should not do it. You're never gonna pass. It means that if you start listening, your parents saying this to you, for a long time, you're gonna start believing it. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm not gonna do it. I'm never gonna pass. And then the result is you're never even going to try. Right?
that's right.
So it's I think has a lot of fundament for this to work. It does really work.
But I think my parents can do this very well, and they always like to compare me with other children.
And how did they compare? They kind of compare in a bad way or a good way?
Bad way.
They say the other children are better than you?
They may say I'm so lazy, but other children they always do housework for their parents.
And you didn't.
Yeah.
But
although
they did not praise you for anything or anything else?
no, and they if I get a prize, they may praise me.
For example, I don't know you too long, right? I know you for a few months, right?
Yeah.
But for example, you are one of the few students that I saw participating in the competition. So you invited me to Dublin competition. I see you coming here to the English corner. So you wanted to improve your English, right? I see you doing volunteer work like you did it today. So I met you in many different situations here, and I saw you're kind of not being just a student. There are some students just only going to class. They wanted to have the minimum grade to pass, but you're I feel like you're a good student. I feel like you're participating in the most activities that you wanted to participate, like extracurricular activities, like English corner, other activities, context, English doubling, whatever that is. You do a volunteer job. So you're an exceptional student. You wanted to make the most of your time here in university. Not every student are trying to do this. My own students, they don't come here to the English corner. I incentivize them to come here every week. They don't come.
Why?
I don't know. And they have lots of room to improve their English. If they come here, find someone to talk to, their English would be much better. But they never come. And you don't. You coming every Wednesday. I see you participating in many other activities. So I feel like you were very good.
For example, one of my roommates like study very well, and
the other one's the library, right? You invited me two times already.
She always recite the English words when we are playing, and she cherishes every minute to study. She wants to improve her English. She recites English words every day, and she always study in the dormitory, and she seldom participates in all kinds of activities. I think it's not so good.
Yes, there are smarter ways of learning English. For example, I never tried to memorize words. It never did work for me. I always read books and practice. Works better for me. I'm not saying that you should not try to memorize it, but I feel like it's. I told you, right? The experience I have this girl in Jujo. She just learning. She started improving her English just because she was practicing with me. She didn't make any course or anything like that. And she and her classmates started to ask, why are you studying English? Because your English improved so much in last month. And she was not studying English or doing any course. She's just spending time with me. And sometimes people prefer to go to the library, study for 1 hour, then come here in the English corner.
Yeah.
So I feel like the time here sometimes they feel like, well, if I go to the English corner, I lost one hour of study. But this is important, right? Not because you're having fun, you're not studying. You're studying English. Your English is getting better because you come here. But of course, you need to practice, right? Just come here and listen to other people talking, it's not going to do any good. You need to come here and start talking, making friends, and speaking English so you can actually have a practice.
I remember my roommates.
I will go see you.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
One of my roommates ever come here to talk about you, and after that she don't come here again, and because she think she don't dare to talk with people.
Yeah, there are sometimes people come here, they're shy to start talking, so they need to overcome their shyness. Only coming is not going to help them. For example, if you go to the library and don't study, it's not going to help anything, right?
Yeah,
you need to go there and study. So you need to come here and speak and find people to speak, to practice with. Just coming is not good enough. You need to come and participate. The same way, if you go to the library and sleep there, it's not going to help you, right?
Right.
There are people who go there and sleep in their books like this, right? They are not learning anything.
Are you available tomorrow afternoon?
For what?
I want to send you a card.
Card?
Yeah, I forgot to take it to you today.
Oh, okay. Well, tomorrow is gonna be a busy day for me, so I want to take the vaccine in the morning.
Just morning.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take. And for example, I know there's a big line, right? And also tomorrow I still have to go in the afternoon to teach the English class in that school. Maybe this is gonna be my last week there. But usually I think I'll be free for lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Yes, in afternoon as well. Yes, but For example, what if I stay in, how long does it take to the line for the vaccine? I know for the line today was really big.
But actually,
am I gonna be able to be free at lunchtime?
Actually, teacher maybe have a privilege.
Oh, maybe so. If I'm free, available, free, I can tell you, and then we can. I just don't want to make an appointment with you, and then I'm still there in line waiting, and I cannot go because I'm still there. But I guess I will have a free time tomorrow afternoon, unless something happens.
If you are available tomorrow afternoon, just tell me.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we can. I want to send that card to you, and we can have dinner.
No, dinner. I can have lunch, not dinner. Dinner time. I'll be teaching that English class.
Okay, okay.
Remember last Thursday I came here late in the library because I was teaching there.
But I have 2 classes tomorrow morning, and I will the class will over at 12:05.
12:05.
Yeah.
Okay, that works for me. After 12:05. We can have lunch together. Or maybe if it's too busy for you and for me tomorrow, maybe we can do it on Friday. Friday I'm free.
Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Friday.
Let's do it Friday then.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
sure.
Tomorrow we are busy.
Yes, tomorrow is kind of a busy for me and for you too, right?
Yeah. I have all day classes.
Okay, let's do it Friday. Do you prefer lunch or dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner, okay.
Yeah.
Friday dinner it is.
Okay.
All right.
I think we should go home, right? It's about time.
Yeah.
Okay, see you on Friday.
See you. Is that your
Yeah, no, that's mine.
Bye bye, Taki.
Bye.